everyone, it's Kim Sweers, the Boat Boss, and I'm here at the 2022 Discover Boating Miami International Boat Show. We're here at the Contender booth, and I'm with one of my favorite colleagues, Will Barrett. He's our ambassador, our Contender ambassador at FB Marine Group. So we're on board this 35 ST 2022. Will, there are some amazing features on this boat that I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, Kim, we really took a big swing at this boat. As I've always said in our videos together, these boats are so custom. There's really nothing you can't do. And when we put together this boat, we really wanted to kind of make something that was very unique from a build standpoint, that also really reflects a lot of our clients we have in South Florida.
Absolutely.
And really, show off here at the show the amazing things that we can do with these boats.
So what differentiates, what's the one factor that makes Contender, top of its class?
Two things I always look at are the performance and ride, of course. I mean, it's a legacy that goes back all the way to start a company. I don't think there's anyone out there who will argue that a Contender is not one of the best riding boats on the market. But for me, the most important thing I look at and why I love this brand so much and I have so much fun with them is the customization. There's really nothing you can't do except change the bottom, but why would you want to do that anyway,
exactly.
right?
Well, let's go and let's check the boat out. Let's show the audience what we've got here.
All right, so on the back, we have this boat rigged with the 300 IDES Yamahas. This motor, really neat package with it because with the integrated digital steering, it's very, very easy to add a joystick to this boat, which we have done. And we'll talk about the joystick a little bit, all the cool things you can do with it. But across the back here, we have the standard twin live well configuration. Coming up here, this is something that we did that was really cool. Believe it or not, this is a 39s leaning post. And we did this leaning post because it's a little wider, so it allowed us to put the triple LeBrock seats across the back. And when you have that big M Series console with that very nice curved windscreen, all three people can sit back here very comfortably, get out of the wind, and have a nice ride.
This makes it really great for like crossing to the Bimini or Bahamas because a lot of time, three people never get to sit straight across in a boat of this size.
Yeah, and as I've learned over the years running boats, you know what, it's being in the sun will wear you out, but also standing in the wind and not being comfortable will also wear you out. So this is a great spot to ride if you're going a long distance, 2 to 3 hours. It's amazing how fast where you can go with this boat in 2 to 3 hours when you have this kind of performance too.
Excellent. Well, let's show us the dash.
So up here on the dash, we have twin 16-inch Garmins. This is a new feature we're doing on standard across all the Contenders now. We've switched to the Vocatec LED backlit switches, give it a very nice sharp look. This boat incorporates the new Yamaha Helmmaster EX system. So it has joystick and it has the built-in autopilot controls right here. One of my favorite features with this M Series console, as I mentioned before, is this curved polycarbonate windscreen we do. You can sit behind this boat doing 60 miles an hour and I can have a conversation just like we're having right now. Really nice spot to ride, and this windscreen really makes a big difference.
Let's go to the front of the boat, my favorite part. This is where I would hang out.
So again, we really swung for the fence with this boat and put a lot of features in here that you don't see very often in Contenders. It's starting to become more commonplace, but one of the things Randy and I love doing with our Contender builds, especially on the 35, is taking a coffin box lounger and then also putting in the forward seating, because there's very few boats that really have this much space and can do this. So we really love this layout. This is a new seat design we're doing at the factory. We're actually doing a cutout in the gunnel so we can get these seats a little further apart. And what's great about this setup is that you can still see I have plenty of room to move around.
Sure.
And I can still make this a great fishing boat.
Yeah, you can fish the front.
Yep.
Absolutely. And tell me about how the JL audio system we have going on.
Huge JL audio system. Up here on the bow with the way Contender's designed, you have room for 2 huge 12-inch subs with 8/8 on the top there. And then we have speaker boxes all underneath the gunnel running back in the hardtop. Pretty much not a spot on this boat that doesn't have a speaker.
Well, if you're interested, reach out to the Boat Boss, Will Barrett, fbmarinegroup.com. Look forward to seeing you at the show.